So today we will give an example for quicksort problem. We'll sorting the numbers or sorting the data using quicksort algorithm. So we will take on one example for quicksort algorithm. How to sort using this algorithm? How it works using how to works in the quicksort algorithm. First, we will take one example for quicksort algorithm. Let's try. We'll consider as one example. Take the numbers. So consider as the number is 50, 30, 10, 90, 80, 20, 40, and 70. This is an example for quicksort algorithm, how to this data, how to solve the problem using the quicksort algorithm. So first we will consider as one I value. This is I value and pivot value. Consider as I and pivot value. And final one is considered as highest is J. So using this, first we will now using the array to two parts, left sublist and right sublist, and will contain the elements and the pivot value. We consider as 50 is a pivot value. So now some of the conditions are there to sort an algorithm in the using quicksort algorithm. First, consider as I value a of I is less than the pivot value. First, you consider as I is less than the pivot value. If you consider A of I is less than the pivot value, if condition is true, then increment the I value. If this condition is true, increment the I value until the condition is false. When the condition is false, come to the J part. Yes, compare the J with the pivot value. So if you compare with the J with the pivot value, the condition is A of J is greater than the pivot value. A of J is greater than the pivot value. A of J is greater than pivot. If the condition is true, you decrement the J value until the condition is false. When both the condition is comparing, A of I is incremented and condition false. When J is also decremented, when condition is true, and when condition false, you stop J. So after both the conditions completed, you swap I value and J value. In the place of I, you swap the value J is inserted. In the place of J, the value A of I value is inserted. So let's try how in the as usual solve this problem. Let's consider this problem now. See, first initially we consider A of I. So here first pivot value consider as 50 and I value pivot value consider as 50. I'll write it. Pivot value we consider as pivot value is equal to 50 or A of also called as A of low is 50. And you consider I is incremented now. You consider I is 30 initially and you consider J is 70. Initial value you consider I is 30 and J is 70. So initially you use this one values. Next we move on to consider first value. A of I is less than pivot value. So nothing but first step number 2 is after this is a step number 1. We consider all the data. Pivot value is once again I will tell you. Pivot value consider as 50 and high value is now 30 and J value is 7. Next, second step in the step number 2, you consider as if a of I, see, if a of I, if a of I is less than 30. So what is a of, sorry, a of I is less than a of low or pivot value. You consider as a of low or pivot value. All of you understood a of low or pivot value. If a of low also called as 50 or pivot value also called as 50. You consider either a of low or pivot value, anything. Now, so what is the value of pivot value is 50. A of I is nothing but 30. Now 30 is less than 50. If you understood? If 30 is less than 50, condition is true. Condition is true. Let's we increment I value. So increment I value is nothing but now I is move on to the, wait, I will show you. Now I will move on to the 10. So now I will be there in here. Now I is 10. This is pivot value. Pivot value is 50. I is 10. J is 17. I think all of you understood this. Now, after completing second step, if first time after condition this 30 is less than 50 condition true. Now move on to the another third step. Now what is the value of I? So now what is the value? I value. So I value is 10, pivot value is 50, and J value is 7. All of you using this. Now move on to the step number 3. We consider as A of I. We consider as here A of I until the condition false. You move on to the I only. A of I. Check the condition. I of I is less than the pivot. A of I is less than the pivot. So what is the value of I? 10. 10. The value of pivot is 50. So 10 is less than 50. Yeah, once again, the condition is true. Yes, the condition is true. Now you increment I. Condition is true. It is increment I. Condition true. Yes, you increment I value. Okay, understood this third step. This is a number third step over. So increment I is nothing but now I is move on to here. Now I is move on to value. I value is, what is the I value? Here 90 is the, I know I is 90. Okay. See, the fourth step, once again you are using fourth step. Fourth step. Now move on to the fourth condition. And then step number 4. What is the value of I? All of you know about what is the I value is 90. Now, so once again, same condition, I A of I, same condition A of I is less than the pivot value. You check this condition once again. Yes, see here, what is the value of I? 90 is value of I and pivot value is 50. See, 90 is less than 50. So automatically condition is false because 90 is greater than the pivot value. So the condition is false. So you stop increment I. If the condition is false, stop the increment I. So stop, increment I. Okay. So you stop I is stopped to the 90. That is a fourth step is completed. Now we check the J value. Consider as another fifth step. Move on to the when may wait. I will move on to the fifth step. That is J, because I is stop incrementing and stop the condition checking in the I and move on to the value J. So come to the J value. So all of you know what is the value of J here. See, J value is now 70. What is the value of J? That is 70. J value is 70 after stopping I. When condition is false, stop the increment I and move on to J. Now we'll comparing J. So what is the condition for J? A of J is greater than the pivot value. The condition is A of J is greater than the pivot value. That is A of J is greater than the pivot. Step number 5. This is step number 5. Okay. So what is the value of J? 70 greater than 50. Yes. This condition is true, right? Because A of J is greater than the pivot value. Pivot value is 50 and J is 70. So the condition is satisfied, means true. The condition is true. If the condition is true, decrement the J value. If you understood here, decrement the J value. If I is the condition in the I, if A of I, that condition is true, so you increment the I value. After stopping that increment I value, compare to J, come to J. If your J condition is satisfied or the condition is true, not increment here, you can decrement the J value. I think now you completely understood this problem. So decrement J, now J, the position is in the 70 place. Now it is one step decremented. So what is the, now J value is come to 40. So you delete this one, previous one, wait. Now we decrement J is nothing but J is move on to the 40th position. So next, once again, same procedure for this. What is the value of J for sixth step? CN. For sixth step, say sixth step, J is 40. For the sixth step, J is 40. Once again, check the condition for 40. So what is the A of I is great, A of J is greater than pivot value. Once again, we check A of J is greater than the pivot value. See here. What is the value of J now? So the value of J is 40. The value of J is 40. The value of pivot is 50. So now check 40 is greater than 50. No, the 40 is less than 50. So the condition is false here. The condition is false here. The condition is false. If condition is false, you stop decrement. Condition false, stop decrement J. Condition false, stop decrement J. Now move on. Next, what is the condition? If both the condition is over, if A of I also check, A of J also check. Now swap A of I and A of J. This is another condition. Once you complete A of comparing A of I and comparing A of J, now both the condition is false. And you stop increment and stop decrement. After that, the step is swap. This is also important. Swap A of I and A of J. I think now all of you should see the table. Swap A of I and A of J means the 40 come to the this place and the 90 place and 90 go to the J place. Are you understood? That is nothing but swap A of I and A of J. So swap A of I and A of J. Now in the table, we modify that in the table. So 90 here goes and 40 come here. So 40 come to here, and in this place, here is the data, modify here only, that is 90. Okay, J is 90. So once again, you come to the I and J value. The seventh step also over. Here, swap A of ij. If condition false, swap A of ij. That is the seventh step. The swap the A of I and A of j value. Now it is swapped here. And eighth step, now move on to the eighth step. Wait, I will erase this and I will continue. So eighth step. What is that eighth step? Once again, we compare with A of I and A of j starting. So now what is the value of I? A of I. The condition is what? Already you know the condition. A of I is less than the pivot value. Already you know that condition. Once again, come to the first one. So here I place is after swap. The value of I is 40 and pivot value is 50. So 40 is less than 50. The condition is true. Correct? 40 is less than 50. The condition is true, means satisfied the condition. If satisfied the condition, you increment I value. All I've understood here, increment. You increment I value. So increment I is nothing but, wait, see here, here is this I, the I come to this place. Okay, I think the condition, I know all of you understood this condition. Once again, you compare the I value with pivot because the condition is true, same until the condition false. You comparing with A of I only. So what is the value? 80 is the value. Now I value is 80 here. See here, I is in after increment 80. So 80 is less than 50. So another step, that is step number 80. So the condition, what is the condition now? The condition false here, not true, false. The condition is false because 80 is greater than 50, not satisfy the condition. So this is false and stop you incremented I and stop increment I value. Okay, stop increment I. One condition is over. Now let's move on to the J. Compare with J. I think understood now. Okay, same consider as compare with J value. See, let's see, 1 minute. Yeah, once again, I will show that. So what is the value of J? So what is the condition? A of J is greater than pivot. This is the condition. A of J is greater than pivot. What is the value of J? So J is 90 now, is greater than 50. Yes, condition is satisfied. The condition is true. Yeah, the J value is 90 and pivot value is 50. The condition is true. If condition is true in J, you decrement J. Okay. If condition is true, decrement J. So now J will come to the 20. So one second. I will delete this. See how, sorry. I delete this 90 place. And now J is moved on to the 20th place. If 90 is greater than 50 condition true, decrement J is nothing but if decrement to the position 90 to 20th place. So here 20 position to 1 decrement place. So compare once again until the condition falls in the J. So once again, you check the condition. Now, what is the A of j value here? 20. What is the value of j? Now, 20. 20 is greater than 50. Condition false. Now, 20 is not greater than 50. 20 is less than the pivot value, correct? So if condition is false, 20 is greater than 50. No, the condition is CM. Condition is false. If condition false, stop decrement J or stop S. If condition is false, stop decrement J. So once again, you completed I and J. Comparing with I and comparing with J also completed. So next, same. What is the important step? Swap A of I and A of J. Next condition is after condition A of I, comparing with A of I and comparing with A of J. So what is the next step? Swap A of I and A of J. Swap the value of A of I and A of J. If swap A of I and A of J means 80 come to this place, this 80 come to this place, and this 20 come to the I place. Now let's arrange it. Swap is nothing but you delete this, right here 20, 20, and this place you write 80. Where is that? Write it as 80. Okay. Once again, after swapping, come to once again with the I value, comparing with I value. After condition this, comparing with I value. What is the condition? A of I is less than pivot value. Here, A of I is less than pivot value. If A of I is less than pivot means 20, I value is already know that 20 is I value is less than 50. Yes, condition is true. Whereas here the condition is true. If condition is true, increment I value. So increment I value nothing but now it is move on to the 80. Yes, I here is there no. I come to this place. Okay, I and J are both are in same position. So once again, the condition I, what is the value of I now? If it is true means after comparing with 20, the condition is true. Increment is nothing but it move on to the 80. Now once again, until the condition false, comparing with I only. So now, okay, what is the value of A of I? A of I is nothing but 80 now. 80 is less than 50. No. Condition is now 80 is less than 50. No. The condition is false. Yeah, the condition is false. The condition is false, isn't it? What? So stop incrementing I. Stop increment I. Okay. Now you stop the increment. Next, the second, once again, second comparison. What is the third? Come to the A of J value. Compare with A of J now. Now compare with stop after stop. We'll move on to the J. So what is the J value now? What is the condition? So condition is A of J is greater than pivot. What is the value of J now? 80. 80. 80 is greater than pivot value is 50. 80 is greater than 50. Yes, the condition is true. If the condition is true, once again in the J, decrement J value. Decrement j is nothing but you delete. Wait, come to j here, correct? So delete, erase this j. Now one process is over. So another condition you must see here, be carefully. Once the j cross I, now j cross the I value. If j cross I, you change the pivot value. Please understood this. First, you compare with I, you compare with j. If you compare with I, your condition is satisfied, you increment I. If compare when condition is false, stop incrementing I and move on to the j. And if condition is true in the j value, you compare with the j, then decrement j until the condition is false. After completing both the steps, you swap a of I and a of j value. After that, once again, process start with a I and j. Same process is comparing with I and comparing with j. When this is another the new step here, when the j cross the I value here, see here, this j cross the I value. So if the j is cross I value, change the pivot in the j position. Okay. So now what is the pivot value also change here now? Come to pivot values 20 here, correct? 20. And here j value is what? 50. I think now understood. This is another condition. When j crosses the I value and when j crosses I, so automatically you swap the pivot value or a of low with the j. So now previously original value is 20 for a of j. Now that is move on to the pivot value. What is the pivot value is there? That is move on to copy the j value. So see here 20, 30, 10, 40, and 50. Now you consider as, like 1 minute I will write. Compare now one left subpart and right subpart of the array. In this table, you consider as left and right. See here, I will write the table once again. Twenty, 30, 10, 40, 40. You consider this table up to here, it is so called as left part of the array, called as to here, left part of the array, and 50 here, it will be there. It already we sorted, copy this, it is sorted value. Do you think called as sorted value? That is j position. And after that, remaining concept is 80 and 90 and 70. So this is another array that is nothing but called as right part of the array. Called as right part of the array. Okay, understood? I think so. So when I cross j, copy the pivot value, then you consider as left part of the array and j part of j is another one is right part of the array. If one is sorted value, that is 50, is now we will sort it and place that to j. So first you consider as this left part, you sort left part of the array. So in left part of the array, already you know that pivot value is 20. In the left part of the array, pivot is 20. And what is the value of j for left part of the array? That is 40 here. The value of j is 40. And what about value of I? I is 30. I understood now. So consider this table, the pivot value is 20 and I value is now 30 and j value is with 40. Okay, now comparison starts. Okay, now move on to the comparisons. Write another table. You write table. I will modify this table only. So start with I. This is the wait. I will modify after. We consider only left part of the array and the left subtree up to 40. Consider this one up to here. We consider up to here. That is 20 is pivot value. Now I 30 is I is a 30 and j is 40. You sort this left part of the array. So same condition, same process, okay, same condition, same process you do it. What is the first condition? Compare with A of I is nothing but A of I is less than pivot value. So what is the value of I? 30 is less than pivot. Pivot value is 20. 30 is less than 20. No, the condition is false. The condition false. No, if the condition false, you stop the increment I. Your condition is false. Stop increment I. So now move on to the j value. You stop increment I. So come to the next condition, j. What is the value? So once again, you can use the condition, second condition. So what is the second condition? Second condition is A of j is greater than pivot value. So if A of j is greater than pivot, what is the value of j for left part of the array? Consider as that is 40 is greater than 20. Yes, here the condition is satisfied. The condition is true. If condition is true, you decrement your j value. Decrement j value. Okay. If condition is true, your decrement j value is nothing but that is the problem. Decrement j is nothing but come to j here. I is here. Okay. So next, once again, if condition is true, once again compare with the j only. If a of j, what is the value of j? 10. See here, what is the value of j? 10. 10 is greater than 20. Now 10 is greater than 20. Now the condition is not satisfied. It means the condition is false. Condition is false. You stop decrement j. Condition is false. Stop decrement j. Stop decrement j. Okay. So once again, come to the if I condition also over and j also comparison over. So what is the next? All of you know about this. Already I tell you. If both the condition is over, complete comparison is over, so you swap I and j, swap A of I and swap A of j. Swap A of I and A of j is nothing but the value of j is 30 and the value of I is 10. Swap A of I and A of j. See here? Swap A of I and A of j, the third condition means that they come to here and correct. And what is this value? 10, right? See. So 10, 10 you know the I value is 10 and j value is 30. So once again compare with start. So what is the first condition? Start with A of I. A of I is less than pivot. A of I is less than pivot value. So what is the value of I? 10. 10 is, what is the pivot value? 20. So obviously 10 is less than 20. The condition is true. So increment, if condition is true, increment I value. Okay. Increment I is the move on to now. So I is increment to here. I is placed to here. I comma j same place now. I comma j. So once again check the condition. Now I'll a little bit fast, move on to the fast because already you know that all the fields. Same condition because increment j. Once again compare with a of I is less than the pivot value. Now a of I is 30, pivot value is 20. So that is nothing but 30 is less than 20. Condition is false. If condition will false, stop increment I. Condition is false, stop increment I value. Okay. So now move on to the J condition. What is the J condition? The J condition is A of J comparison A of J is greater than pivot value is the condition. So now what is the value of J also 30? What is the condition? 30 is greater than 20. Yes, condition is true. Condition is true. You decrement your J value. If decrement J value means now it is there in 30th place. Correct. Right once again, wait. Now it is there here. Alva? J. Now come to the J place is here. And I is here. So now what is the condition? J crosses I. If J cross I, what is the condition? You change the value or swap that A of J with pivot, A of pivot value. So now we move on to that. Come to pivot where 10 is come to here and 20 is come to here. Swap A of J and pivot value. You can, once again, I will tell you if J crosses I value, last step, I and J in the same position, that is 30th position. Now J is decrement. When condition is true, J is decrement. That move on to the 10. So when that is J is crosses I. So if J crosses I value, you stop comparison and swap A of pivot and A of J. So pivot value is 20 and J value is 10. Now, what is that table? I will erase this. So now it is 20. Correct. Now it is 10. See here. So now 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Left part of the subtree, the left part of the array is sorted now. That is one step is finished. Now once again we compare with right part of the 80, 90, 71, let's remaining three concepts. So let's see here, I will erase all those things now because it is already compare sorted manner. Why it is literally this up to 50 it is sorted, only remaining this. So now we're considering 80, 90 and 70. 80, 90, 70. So what is the pivot value for this part, right part? Pivot value is 80. Okay, for right part of the array. Left part of the array is finished. Already we started. Now we move on to the right part. That is 80, 90, 70. That is in the initial one is 80 is pivot value. Now I is 90 and J is 70. Yes, we'll start with comparison once again. A of I is less than, A of I is less than pivot value. We compare this. What is that? A of I is 90. 90 is less than 80. No, condition false. If condition is false, stop increment I a little bit faster now, because only in another already you know the same steps. Yes, the 90 is less than 80. No, the condition false. So you stop increment I. Next, compare with the J. What is the condition J? J condition is, what is the condition J? A of J is greater than pivot value. What is the value of J? 70 is greater than 80. One minute, I will miss, I think so. Pivot value is 80. First I, A of I is less than, A of I is less than the pivot. No. A of J, yes. A of J is greater than pivot. 70 is greater than, no. Once again, that is also false. 70 is not greater than 80. So both the condition is false now. Swap the values. Means what? Swap A of I and A of J. Swap A of I and A of J is nothing but 70 come to here and 90 go to here, this place. So this is 70. So and this is 90. So once again, same step. So what is the step? A of I is less than pivot value. A of, after swapping, A of I is compared with the pivot. So what is the value? A of I value is now 70 and less than 80. Yes, the condition is true. Now condition is true. If condition is true, what is that process? Increment I value. If increment I value is nothing but, so we move on to this I position to this place. Correct. Now, yes, perfectly we finish. Yes, I and J in the same place. Once again, 90 compare with 90. Yes, here compare with 90. 90 is less than 80. No, the condition is false. That this is not true. The condition false. You stop increment I. If condition is false, stop increment I. Next, we move on to the same J, compare with the J condition. So what is the J? So J. So A of J is greater than pivot value. Condition is this. Yes, A of J is pivot value is nothing but 90 is greater than 80. Yes. 90 is greater than 80. So 90 is greater than 80. The condition is true. Yes, the condition is true. Means decrement your J value. Here J is now 90 plus. If it decrement means delete this J and display go to come to this place. So once again, the J crosses the I value. Once again, J crosses I means both the all the conditions stop. And what is the next process? Copy the contents of J. Another swap pivot value with J value means 70 go to the pivot value and 80 come to the J place. Now I swap here. So here the value is come to place 70. See here the value come to here 70. So now and erase this and this is on where the value 80. See here 10, 20, 30, 40. This is a final step. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 70, 80. Yes. All the data, sorted data. Now finish with quick sort. All the data of all the numbers were sorted manner. Of all the list or a list will be sorted manner using the quick sort method. I think all of you understood this problem. Okay. Thank you.